Hello everybody. I probably need to cut down on that intro, but Hebro77 here, and I'm here with yet another Mandela Effect. And this Mandela Effect is the lyrics to a song. Now I don't usually do these music video ones because I'm always afraid of getting a copyright strike or some sort of copyright, whatever the case may be. And this is an actual video, but I'm only going to play a few seconds of it. And I think if I started at 46 seconds in and then stop it, then it should be all right. But have you guys ever heard of the band Madness? And the song is called Our House. Now there's a lyric in here. I know what it is, and I've been hearing it for years. One particular way, one certain way, and I'm going to kind of sing it to you and see if you guys, how you guys remember it. Here's the lyrics. Our house in the middle, blank the street. Our house in the middle, blank the street. Now, at first when I heard this lyric, I turned to my wife and I said, well, wait a minute, don't they say this? Or are they saying that? Now, before you answer it, I will show the official lyrics, but first I'm going to play it for you before I put any words into your heads, and I want to see if this is the way you remember it. Now, some of you, be pre-warned. Now, you're about to have your minds blown directly away, so all right, here we go. Our house in the middle of our street. Okay, did you hear that? Okay, I'm going to put it back to 46 again. I'm going to play it one more time, and then I'm going to tell you what I always thought this lyric was. And then you could tell me what you think you heard. Our house in the middle of our street. Now, the way I always heard it was our house in the middle of the street. And what I think I've heard there, and before I say what was heard there, let me go ahead and rewind it one more time to 46. And you guys can do this at home as well. Check this out. Our house in the middle of our street. Our house. Now, if you listen to it there, they're saying our house in the middle of our street. Our street. In the middle of our street. I've always heard the lyric is our house in the middle of the street, and they're saying our house in the middle of our street. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to slow it down, which I probably should have done in the first place, and let's see here, playback to about there. I should have done this in the first place so they can't take it away. So let's go with it slowed down. Slow down. Here we go. you heard, oops, you heard in the middle of our street. And like I said, what I always heard was our house in the middle of the street. Now, how many of you are a the street people? And how many of you are our street? My wife says it's always been our street, and I say it's always been the street. And I'm going to play it back now the slowest you can get it. I want you to listen good and hard. Here it is. Okay, that was a little bit creepy. A little creepier than I had hoped. Anyway, so that sounds just wrong to me. And I want to know how many of you feel that that sounds just wrong to you. Now I'm going to look up the official lyrics. Actually, I'm going to look up while we're on here on YouTube. Let's look up what they have is the lyrics. Okay, hold on. Alright, here's the official lyrics here. Father wears his Sunday best. Mother's tried, she needs a rest. The kids are playing up downstairs. Sister's sighing in her sleep. Brothers got our house in the middle of our street. That's what they got as the official lyrics. In the middle of our street. Now, here's what, I didn't even type this in. When I typed in our house, this is what came in the search engine. Our house in the middle of our house. That's what was in the search engine. I didn't type it in, it came up that way. Now let me type in our house in the middle of the street, see what comes up. I didn't even finish typing it in, and there it is already. So we're going to click on this one. In the middle of the street. And let's see what comes up. Our house. Hell kind of lyrics are those? They got them in some kind of weird. Alright, hang on. Got the lyrics off for this. Oh man, I'm getting so much glare. So it doesn't matter anyway. Man, they are taking a long time, brother. Let's see here. God, how long is this? There we go. I can't hardly read this. Like, who the hell wrote this text? It looks stupid, and I'm getting this swirly here. I hope I haven't lost internet connection. They're keeping it on there for a while, aren't they? Let's see here. Okay, this is in the middle of our street, so let's not even go there. Here's the karaoke version with just the music. This is the karaoke. You can't hang around. Our house in the middle of our street. Weird. Now this is a cover by some dude. I don't even know who this is. Hold on. Let's wind this back a little bit. Let's see. Listen. Well, he says it here in a second. Now, did you hear that? It sounded like he said in the middle of the street. Now, I'll play that back. I'll slow it down a little bit and see if you can hear the street. Okay, let's see. Okay. I think I need to fast forward a little bit. Sound like he said the street. Now when he said the second verse, okay, listen to it one more time. Listen to this again. In the middle of the. Did you hear the? Now when he does the second one, he says in the middle of R. But when he does it the first time, in the middle of the street. Do you hear that? In the middle of the. Not R, but I'll let you listen to it and let you be the influence on this. Tell me what you hear. Okay. Listen to it one more time. One more time. Yeah. What did you hear that time? How about now? One more time. Now, I'm telling you, every time I hear him singing it, I'm hearing the. And I know for a fact that it used to be the. So, let's see if I could find any more covers of this song. There's another cover, and I think she sings it with the. Listen to this. She's saying, I think she's singing it saying the. Listen to it one more time. Now I purposely slowed it down. That's mostly because of the copyright issue. And also so you can hear it more clearly. Listen to it one more time. That that's the second cover I've heard so far where it's in the middle of the street, and I think this is an official, like, this isn't just some jackass with a guitar. This is Anna of the North singing this cover, and clearly you would think if a professional was singing a cover to a video, even though granted, there are some changes done here and there to the tempo and the way songs are being sang. It's not going to be sang the exact same way, but you would think at least they would get the lyrics right. They wouldn't be just purposely getting them wrong each and every time. So let's try to find one more cover. I haven't found too much residual on this one, but it's not actually all that hard to find. I found most of my residual here on YouTube. There's a lady that does it with a ukulele. Let me fast forward that a little bit. Wow. It takes actually a very long time to get to the actual chorus. Okay. Right about there. Oh, she says R Street, so she remembers it R Street as well. So, anyway, the last two covers that you heard, you definitely heard them say the street. And so I guess that's enough of what I'm going to do with that, at least on YouTube. So anyway, I think we've got a bona fide Mandela on our hands. No. So anyway, I just want to know what you guys think. Leave your comments down below as to whether you think this is a Mandela effect, and which is it? Was it the street or our street? If you are watching this video and you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you hate it, give it a thumbs down. And just let me know what you think. This is this is all what I have for right now, and I will. This is Hebrew77 saying, "I'll see you guys on the flip side." See you next time, everybody. Man, I wish I'd get that fly off of my screen.